Men they London, alle lokke Fujina from Pocket Fujina. Men they London, alle in Pocket Fujina. Okay. I'm from Pocket Fujina. Okay, mon frère. Let me go ahead and pull you to London. Please don't go. Please don't go. I'm in London. I look for Gina. I like pocket for Gina. I fuck pocket. Hollywood Pongo. Hollywood Pongo. Hollywood Pongo. Hollywood Pongo. When they London, I look for Gina. I'm from Pongo, Hollywood. Hollywood Pongo, California. Hollywood Pongo, Hollywood. I want to make it to Hollywood, California. I could be a movie star. I'm gonna be a movie star in Uncle Virginia. Put a thing in Hollywood, California. Hello, Ada Jones. Hello, Ada Jones. I like you, Ada Jones. I like you, Ada Jones. Yeah, I like you, Ada Jones. I like you, Ada Jones. I like you. I'm going to be staying home. I love you, Ada Jones. I like being in the mood. Big moody, pretty. Put me in the moody, pretty. Put me in the moody, pretty. Pretty. I had to be pacey. When they London, I love Virginia. I'm from Papa, Virginia.
Hey folks, I'm Joe Biden. I'd like to ask you to join my campaign. As I've said time and again, we're in a battle for the soul of this nation. And that means not only defeating Donald Trump, but also taking big, bold actions to help Americans who are struggling. You know, it's not going to be easy, but nothing worth fighting for is ever easy. So join me, and together we'll defeat Donald Trump and transform America.
What is the biggest and most profitable market you can think of? How about this one? Current world population, 7,779,691,529. Click this ad right now to discover how you can cash in on the one product that every single person in the world is desperate to get their hands on. Yes, I'm talking about the vaccine that will finally end this virus. When it's ready, we'll all need a shot. In fact, it looks like we'll need one every year, just like with the flu. The market for a vaccine is worth at least $1.3 trillion, and it could be a lot easier than you think. In fact, early investors are already scrambling to get in on the many companies working on this, because they know that an astronomical payday is waiting if they back the right horse. Even President Trump tried to secure exclusive rights to a potential vaccine from a German biotech company. And they all have the right idea, but none of them have picked the right company. Click this ad to discover the largely unknown company that is very close to a breakthrough. Their value would soon shoot up by 55,300%, creating several new millionaires and billionaires. As soon as the first news about this virus came out of China, I knew it was serious, but I also knew there would be a huge opportunity. I set out to research every single biotech company in the world to narrow down the field, and I'm confident that I have found the company that will win the race for the cure. And if you click this ad today, I will show you exactly what I found and how even a tiny investment of just a few $100 could turn into $1.1 million when the vaccine that ends the virus hits the market soon.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. It has become clear, painfully clear, the president has declared bankruptcy on the question of handling the coronavirus. Can't fix it, so he is giving up. All you have to do is look at his Twitter feed. He doesn't really want to talk about it anymore. He's basically done with it. He's moving on. He wants America to open up and move on as well, and there are likely going to be thousands more preventable deaths because of it. The only thing Trump is worried about right now is whether he gets reelected. And what's becoming increasingly evident is that his response to the virus has been disaster. We are seeing that the public understands that. You see it in Trump's poll numbers. His poll numbers about his handling of the virus are sinking. And he has been, according to multiple reports, increasingly worried, even freaking out about losing re-election. And so amidst this panic and flailing, the president is moving in an increasingly lawless direction to subvert the rule of law and the basic underpinnings of the integrity of the government. Now, keep in mind, he was already impeached for abusing the power of his office. And at the time, this was House Impeachment Manager Adam Schiff's warning in his closing statements.
Now, you may be asking, how much damage can he really do in the next several months until the election? A lot. A lot of damage. And you know, you can't trust this president to do what's right for this country. You can trust he will do what's right for Donald Trump. He'll do it now. He's done it before. He'll do it for the next several months. He'll do it in the election if he's allowed to.
A lot of damage. He can do a lot of damage. Less than 5 months after Congressman Schiff said those words, it's getting worse right now in front of all of us. Just in the last 2 days, just take a second to tick through where we are right now. In the last 2 days, Trump's 2016 campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, you might remember, who was indicted and convicted and refused to cooperate with investigators against Trump, right? He got essentially a life sentence in his conviction. He was released from prison